Welcome back, everybody. So glad you could be with me here today. Your good friend Walter in the workshop. So, just testing out a couple of number 6 planes that I have here. And I wanted to let you know that I'm still in here, still in the workshop, making shavings. Beautiful shavings. So this is the number 6 that I had repaired. Try to not get glare. There was a crack on either side of the mouth, right behind the mouth opening. Had them brazed, hoping that they would hold, and they didn't. They cracked again. So, this was ground smooth by a machinist. So I just use it. It works. Works fine. The blade that's in here, and I can't remember, it is a tool steel. Where are my eyeglasses? It is a tool steel by Kunz, K-U-N-Z. I don't know if you can see it there. It is tool steel, superior steel, made in Germany. So I've been using this one for, I'm thinking maybe a couple of years. And the interesting thing about this one, being a tool steel, it's harder. It's a little more difficult to sharpen, and it doesn't get as keen of an edge. See, there's sharpness and there's keen. Keen being really nice and fine, and it holds that keen edge. This will stay sharper longer, but it won't stay keen. Whereas this one is the original Stanley. This one holds a nice keen edge. Beautiful, beautiful edge. Now, I was asked to test a blade, so Plain Talk is coming back, little by little. In this box, as you can see, it hasn't even been opened yet, is a very important blade I want to test. And I'm hoping it fits one of these planes so I have the same feeling. So that's going to be one of the next tests coming up. Be doing a video on that. The other thing too is, I want to point out, when you have somebody machine, grind, flat, your planes, you know, every once in a while, even the best machinists, there's a little touch nick here. It's a little nick on the corner. So it's what I would call, it's imperfect, but this is actually my favorite number 6 to date. Now, as you can see, I've got some boxes here. I've got my Clifton 4.5, which I'm sad to say has not been out of the box since I got it. I don't know how many years ago. I was hoping I'd have a project suitable for that. And this box is a number 6, I believe. Yeah, it's a number 6 from an overseas maker, not China, that I've been asked to test out. And in this box, is a very special plane, and I think it's only one. Yeah, it's one plane, which was sent to me by someone I had purchased a lot of antique tools. It was her father's, and who knows if he got it used. But we're going to open that one up and give it a quick cleaning and see if it needs a sharpening. So stay tuned, as they say. Don't touch that dial. Do you all remember that? When your television had a dial on it, and as kids, we were the remote control. Mom and Dad would say, go change the channel. Do you remember that? Oh boy. The youth of today don't know. They don't know the joys that we had growing up. Oh, that's nice. That's much nicer. A little bit of oil on the sole. So do me a favor. I had to do this video without my microphone. For some reason, it wasn't working. So let me know how the sound is. I don't want to yell. And how's the lighting? I've got a couple lights behind the camera, and I've got my overheads. So in the comments section, tell me if you can hear me okay without me yelling, and how the lighting is. Can you do that for me? Also, in the comments section, if you have any questions regarding hand planes, woodworking, wood finishing, anything that you can think of, let me know. I'll see what I can do to address them. And as always, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and tell your woodworking friends that I have not gone away and I'm coming back. Plain Talk is coming back. We're going to have some fun. I've had some distractions and a few things take up my time from being in the wood shop. But I'm going to do my best to get back in here and share what I know and have learned over 50, let me think now, about 50 years, 51 years of woodworking. It brings me to a topic, and I'd like to address this. So many people are still confused as to several aspects of hand planing. One, how flat the sole has to be. Two, how close the mouth has to be, and how flat the back or the face, depending what you want to call it, of the iron needs to be, and then how close the chip breaker is set to the cutting edge. I'll keep it simple. If you get a plane, you get a used plane. Let's get a moldy-oldie off of the shelf here. Dust it off. You get yourself a plane. What do you do first? Nothing. Go back to see my video. What do you do first? Nothing. First thing you do, you dust it off, you get the grime off of it. Next thing you do is you pop the hood, check the quality of your chip breaker and your blade. And I'm going to do some more videos on that, but check my older videos. I've got all of this information in the older videos. So after just wiping it down, getting dirt and grime off of it, no sanding, no special stuff, maybe a little bit of oil, okay? You sharpen your blade. Excuse me. You sharpen your blade. You fit your chip breaker, make sure that's right, you put it all back together, and you give it a test cut. Now I'm going to show you something. See those curls? That tells me something. That tells me I'm taking too thick of a shaving for how I have the chip breaker set. So back it off a little bit. Not enough. Not enough. And there we go. See? Now I'm getting more of a shaving. Just a little bit more. Okay, see the difference? You control your chip out by how close your cutting edge and your chip breaker are set to each other. You don't have to mess around with the mouth. There you go. Beautiful, thin shaving. If I take one of these planes, you can see where the mouth opening is. Not huge. You can see through it, see? Hello, through there. And if I try to take a heavier cut, you see how that comes up? I'm not very close to the chip breaker with this one. Now, here we go. See what's happening? I'm getting a lousy cut. Too thick of a shaving for how close I have the chip breaker set. All right? So if you get a lot of that jamming up type of shaving, it's because either A, your chip breaker is not mated to the plane blade properly, or you're taking too thick of a cut for where your cutting edge is in relationship to the chip breaker. So you see, that's a perfectly fine shaving. That's about it. I'm going to get into a bunch of things, but how flat does your sole have to be? In all honesty, if you pick up a plane and it's cutting the way you want, you don't have to do anything. If it's giving you the results that you want in your workshop, it's flat enough. But there are three key areas: the toe, the front of the mouth, and the heel. This area in here can be hollow, and this area in here can be hollow. It cannot be convex. It can be concave, but not convex. Convex, you're not going to get a good cut. So that's about it for today. I'm going to go in and make some dinner. We're coming out of winter. We're actually starting to have days above freezing. And it looks like this is maple syrup season, where you have days above freezing and nights below freezing. And that causes an action in the tree that pulls up the sap from the ground and sends it up into the tree. And when we tap into the tree, we get the sap, which then you boil off. And for every approximately 50 gallons of sap, you get 1 gallon of syrup. So think about it. The next time you go to buy true, pure maple syrup, and it's $60 or $70 a gallon, are you willing to spend 8 hours boiling off 49 gallons of water? Think about it. It takes all day. My son is doing it now downstate. I used to do it up here, just more or less as a novelty. But I know people around here who make maple syrup, and they're earning every dollar. So I hope the weather is good by you. I hope that you're healthy and happy. And I want to thank you for stopping by today. Like, subscribe, share, and come on back. We're going to get Plain Talk going again. So that's about it for today. Come to the camera and say, head out to your shop. Go make some shavings. Walter out.